looking over your paper a little bit to get a basic idea of what you did. So and now is this ready to go, Barbara?
We're ready.
Okay.
You want me to stand up here or sit down?
No, you're fine right here.
Just sit down right there.
Okay, we're speaking today with Jack Munsell at the United States Air Force Museum. Today is November 5th, 2002. And Mr. Munsell, if you would like to start and tell us your name and rank and so forth, when you served.
Okay, and I joined right after I got out of high school and enlisted in the Air Force. I went to basic training up in St. Louis. Jefferson Barracks.
Whatever you'd like to.
Okay, well, after we start again?
Sure.
Okay. I joined right after the war, having gone on a little while. I got out of high school. I wanted to fly, learn how to fly. I had done that a little bit myself. And I walked in the Air Force room where people can go to sign up or whatever, you know, to enlist. And I had a friend of mine in there, he worked there. He was, hey Jack, I know you fly, and I know you get 23rd Division in one eye, and that won't get you in the cadets. So I'll tell you what, they got a new plan where you can't fly, even with 23rd Division in one eye. What's that? So, well, it's the liaison pilot training, and they're handling it out in Hays State Teachers College, Hays, Kansas. It's very interesting. I can get you in there if you want to win it. I'm going to try and get it myself, he told me. Fine, let's go. So I enlisted in the Air Force right there, that particular program, and then we went out to Hays State Teachers College, Hays, Kansas, and learned how to fly. What I know now to be a very hard way. The first thing the instructor said to me after we were introduced, he said, yeah, Munsell, we do not use an airspeed indicator. Why is that? You have to learn to fly this thing with a feel of the hand. That's all there is to it. And that's the way you will fly, period. There's no button you can push if the airspeed indicator comes on. It's just there, period. And that's the same with everybody here. So I graduated after almost 70 hours, and I got the check ride by the head instructor. I'll tell you what, Munsell, I'm going to recommend you for more training in a larger aircraft. That's fine, sir. I enjoyed that. So I went home after the training was over. After that training was over, and they called me. I found out that they closed down the whole pilot program and let them count anymore. And then orders came through to go to Jefferson Barracks, Missouri for basic training. After I got through with basic training, I wondered, what are they going to do with me now? And sure enough, they sent me to Lincoln, Nebraska to go to a fighter plane, airplane mechanics school, to train all of different kind of fighters. Then they called me into the commanding officer's squadron headquarters, and they said, Munsell, I don't know what happened, but you had training with other kinds of airplanes, and we're going to send you on down to Texas, Amarillo, Texas, to get a B-17 airplane mechanics school. We already listed it. Don't do any good to complain, that's it. How are we going to get down there, sir? By yourself. We're going to train you all, so but anyhow, put it back. Got down there, graduated from B-17 airplane mechanics school in Amarillo, Texas, and I got through that, and you wonder what they're going to do with it now. Sent me to A-20 factory school out in California. And A-20 only got, sometimes you went on missions with only a pilot and one of the gunners, or you went on with a pilot and both gunners. And most of their missions were all on the deck. That's just the way they flew. And we dropped a lot of our bombs on parachutes. We call them parafrags or parademos. It's sort of funny to see 50 parachutes going out the back end of the airplane. But we were on the deck, and that's all there was to it, and that's the way it is. So we got through that school, the A-20 factory school, and I wondered what they were going to do with me next. Well, I found out. They sent me to Fort Myers, Florida. That's an aerial gunner school. Now, many of you people are going to go to Florida, don't go to Fort Myers. I really don't mean that, but wherever they had a gunner school, they had to have an awful lot of desolate territory. Because there was a lot of 50 caliber slugs going around there, and it was dangerous. So I went through gunnery school, flying in the B-24. And I generally we used the waist gunner, and we used the top turret gunner. But on missions, your engineer gunner, which is what I was, flew in the turret right behind the pilot and co-pilot. Help them with some functions that have to be done before and after doing much flying. So I went through airplane factory. I went through the gunner school, and well, we were all ready to go. So I graduated from gunner school, got gunner's wings, and everything like that. And they sent me to where was that? They sent me to Charlotte, North Carolina, on A-20s. Didn't go B-17s. So I ended up a gunner on the A-20. The pilot was 21. The pilot was 20. The armorer was 20, and I was 21. The oldest on the crew at 21. So finished all the training there, and got over to Okinawa. Luzon in the Philippines. Then we were all transferred up to Okinawa. And I can tell you right now, I get through it, but on Okinawa I went through 4 typhoons. And those things, one time the anemometer up on the airstrip broke, measuring 124 miles an hour. It's windy, and it's hard on tents. They go away. And now at the second typhoon, that's not real bad because they still got some tents left, but they go away too when the weather's all bad. And when it gets real bad and the wind gets high, sometimes there's water going uphill, and you got to get down your knees and crawl to try and get up to where the tubes were. You want to hide in those things, but the tubes were made out of concrete, and they were bored into the ground. What they would do, they would put the dead person in a casket, in the tube, and then we were told that 6 months later the eldest virgin in the family would come up and take the bones out of the body and put them in a small plastic or container, and they put those back up on the steps beside the tomb. That way they could take care of a lot more people than they could if they just buried the whole person out. And everything on Okinawa was not everything. Let's say 95% of everything was planted in rice. That's what they ate. And they only had so much land there, and there was no more land at the end of the year than there was at the beginning of the year. So that's the way that was. Perfect. Then I got called into this one office, and the commanding officer said, "Munsell, where you been?" How come you didn't answer roll call this morning? I just sort of slept, I think, so. He said, well, you're being transferred over to the 386 Bomb Squadron. Why is that, Captain? You're going to be a flight engineer on B-32. What is a B-32? And he was very, very, very intense about the thing. He said, you get your ass over there, you're going to find out the whole thing. Got the other outfit, and there was a B-32. It was made by Consolidated. They also make B-24s, except the B-24 is a pretty good airplane. Once you gunner school on those. But this, we'll probably talk about later. But this B-32 was the abortion of the aircraft industry, as far as I'm concerned. And that was where I flew it. All my troubles occurred in the B-32.
So you were in that training for a while then, for several months on the B-32?
Wasn't several months.
Was not that long.
No, it was not that long. The people breaking us in, were former engineer gunners that had been on B-17s and B-24s in European theater operations. They had already finished their tour. They were there. They were teaching us. They wanted to get through with the thing. So they didn't like the B-32 either. Excuse me. But I got through it. And they got sent to New Guinea, Luzon, Okinawa. Excuse me. So we flew missions. We didn't fly a mission down in New Guinea because we were taking over on B-24s. And we were throwing up on C-46s to Luzon. And they brought these B-32s.
What did you dislike about the B-32?
There was something it could go wrong, it did. That's all there is to it.
For instance?
Well, it had the same engines as the B-29. And different people have different rules about what they're going to do. We could have gasoline leaks. We could have, we had one landing gear that collapsed. We jumped that airplane. Two of our airplanes were wrecked on takeoffs. I mean, both of them had killed everybody involved. One was, there were 11 people there. The last one, there were 13 people. It killed all 13. The engine stopped on takeoff. The other three engines did not have enough power. They got help to get it off the ground. So going down Yantan airstrip in Okinawa, and down the airstrip, they tried to take it off. They poured it coal as much as they could on everything. It just went over the edge of the strip and blew up, killed all 13 men right then.
Was it considerably bigger than the B-24s?
Oh yeah, carried more bombs. It had 4 R-3350 engines. About 3,000 horsepower, and it was heavy. It had a crew of, well, when we go on photo missions, we have a crew of 13. The regular mission was out with the photographers, we have a crew of 11. And I was a flight engineer. I would help the pilot, the co-pilot, not much the co-pilot, but the pilot on the takeoffs and things like that, make sure the generators and everything were working fine. And then we would never wear oxygen until we were going to go above 10,000 feet. You always save your oxygen. You don't need oxygen above 10,000 feet. So around 9,000 feet, 10,000 feet, we'd start getting in our turrets. Put on all our flying gear because it gets cold as 24,000 feet. Sometimes 30, 35 degrees below zero, sometimes more than that. And then we get in our turrets and fire the guns to make sure they're working. Sometimes it's 24 degrees below zero up here, sometimes colder than that. And then we do our work as long as they're in a combat area while the gunners stay where they were. Except one time, pilot said, Sergeant, they sent us a ball turret gunner. He didn't know anything about it. Have you ever been in one of those things?
No.
I said, yes, sir. I've been in them. I looked around. I've seen what happens to them. I know how they work. And I know what they're like. We want you in a ball turret. So I'll get you up. That's sometime before we get to 10,000 feet. We get in there. And then the ball turret unit right now on the airplane. Well, you can see what's underneath, period. And you set out in a ball, and underneath the airplane, you can turn all the way around, sort of up, sort of down, 180 degrees. And it worked out because there you were sort of all alone, because you couldn't see anything above you. Sometimes, I don't know about other gunners, but sometimes we did see on the mission, we could see maybe 3 or 4 airplanes, Japanese airplanes, in formation. Now, we didn't know what they were doing at the beginning. We were told later on, he said, Munsell, they are flying your altitude, your airspeed, your compass heading. And if you see the outfit that got over before us, they drop bombs and got a lot of NA anti-aircraft people down below. No one got hit. So they were telling those people where we were, what our altitude was, what our airspeed was, and what our direction was. That way it would help the people, the Japs down the ground, shoot their anti-aircraft down there. I know I saw one day, I was up in the upper church. I saw this B-24 come pretty close to us. He was sort of down a little bit. And he waved. I think he wanted to see what B-32 were coming. He waved, took his squadron that way, and all of a sudden, pow! I mean, there was flames cover half a football field. And he took a direct hit. Killed everybody on board just like this. No one bailed out. There was this flame. No one bailed out. And went straight on down the ground, blew up.
How long were you with the B-32s? How long at time?
Oh, from July, August, September, October, November, December, or January, then I went home. Excuse me.
Did you take any direct hits when you were flying?
Well, we got hits, not much with flak. We got hit with machine gun bullets. And that never goes away because you see the holes when you get back on the ground. And you got to check all over. Well, you know if the wheels got any because they have a hole in the blowout and they have a real rough time. Some of the pilots, had some idiosyncrasies. And they would do some things I couldn't understand. Like this one, I want to check it out. He says, I noticed there's about 30, 40 guys down there working on the end of the runway. I'll bet I can make every one of them run away. He dove right after him. After we'd been on about a 7-hour mission. And when you get back, you sort of want to do everything real gentle. If you're home. But then one time, he said, Sergeant, I want 20-degree flaps at the tower. What you just said, sir, if you want me to don't do flaps 20 feet, 20 feet at the tower. You want the flap 20 degrees, you want the flaps down to help on taking off. That's what I want. I'm glad you heard me. Okay, so you know where the tower is? Yes, it's right down there, it's halfway down the runway. And that wasn't any program period whatsoever. It's like scaring people away who want to get to the end of the runway. That wasn't anything either. But anyhow, then we had some problems. Shortly after that problems, I had to bail out over the North China Sea, about 20 miles south of Japan. It was interesting, if you say that, before that happened, we were flying around over Tokyo, and I could see straight down about 23,000 feet, a great big fountain coming out of the ground, with a big brownish house. I found out later on that was the Emperor's Palace. And orders were out to everyone flying that no bombs were to be dropped on the Emperor's Palace. They figured if anything happens good, he'll probably back it up. He wants to stop the war.
So what were the circumstances? You said you had to bail out in the North China Sea.
Oh, we got hit with machine gun fire, and we lost an engine. And that wasn't too bad, but about 20 miles after that, we lost another engine. And we couldn't fly straight enough. So we're flying south to get farther out over the North China Sea, where we knew there were some destroyers down there to pick up people who bail out, preferably during the daytime. And it was daytime. So we started losing a lot of altitude, and the pilot sent me back in the back to make sure I got everybody out back there when they got their chutes on. So I helped the ones that I could, and put mine on. I had a chest pack, and this was gruesome. That one gunner bailed out. He had the straps too loose between his legs. They crushed everything between his legs. And he died that night on the destroyer. And then a good friend of mine, that I was in the same tent with, lives on Philippines. He bailed out and never did pull the ripcord. Never found him. Just saw him coming down, straight on down, no ripcord pull, no chute open or anything else. And mine worked just fine. I got out. I had a 1-man parachute strapped on in front of me. That was standard operating procedure. Same kind of parachute that the paratroopers used. And I got out and pulled the ripcord. And I didn't even feel it open. It opened up, but I didn't even feel it. I might have been swinging or something like that. And it was just fine. And, the ripcord was right here. I saved that. I put that in my pants, flying pants pocket on the leg, and you couldn't wear it. Put anything around your waist because that's where you handle your belts and everything like that. Nobody ever told me to do this, but I don't want to land hanging on to it, so I dropped my 45 out the bed up there. I think I'm not going to fool around this dog one thing. Bailed out, and I pulled the ripcord, my chute open. It didn't open real hard, and I wouldn't hurt anything like that. Praise the Lord, she's there. I'm doing great. It's so quiet out here. I'm all by myself. Right before I bailed out, probably 3 or 4 minutes, I called the pilot. I said, "Sir, we're going out." And he just what he told me to do. Is that correct? Yes, go ahead, sorry. We're going to bail out. Good luck to you. Same to you, sir. Or words to that effect. So I waited until the 2 photographers got out, and 2 other gunners got out, and I got out, and the last guy that was killed, my friend, chute didn't open. He wanted to be the last one. I said, "Well, Maury, I'm going to go out right now. That's all there is to it." So I did mine open. But things worked just fine. You cannot judge your distance over water. Not, period. That's it. I'm looking right straight down. If you want to make a decision on what you're going to do. But you don't wait to get clear down there and open your chute. Just open. That's all there is to it. And after I opened my chute, I still had one of my life rafts tacked onto me, and I want my life raft and my May West yellow vest on, and those were inflated. They had two CO2 cylinders in the 2 or 4 in the May West, and you pulled a string, and that made them puncture the top of the cartridge, and then put CO2 inside the life vest. And I didn't do that until I got down in the water. I didn't know you'd get hurt. That thing was already inflated before you got down in it. Thought the next thing I knew, I was underwater. They brought me up the surface. I had a 1-man life raft. That was up to my fanny, and I got that on. It had a great big CO2 cylinder. I turned that, and I deflated that. So it was dark then. No, not quite dark. Getting dark. And I got in the 1-man life raft. This doggone thing isn't floating right. So got that taken care of, but it wasn't buckled up entirely correctly. Got back in the water. Got back in that doggone boat. And this way there, the first time I saw the searchlights come out, they're on the bow of the destroyer. The destroyer was the USS DD 569, and they were on picket duty. That's what they did on picket duty, looking for people who had problems. So it was wishy-washy light, between light and darkness, and some clouds were passing between the sun and myself. Couldn't flash anything. But then when it got dark and they had their bow searchlight on, that's when I took my mirror and flashed it at them. It kept on doing that, then they brought the light over, started going back and forth and back and forth. I kept circling, circling, and then they just put the light on me. And they will send us the whole destroyer does not go on after one man. Go away. They sent a boat out with 5 guys.
How long of a time were you in the water?
Oh, between 5 and 6 hours. It was daylight when I got out. Just started moving out of the water.
What was the temperature? Approximately.
Oh, it wasn't cold, it was in the high 90s.
And you were the only one in that area that you couldn't see any other survivors in your area?
No, because about the time they came out, it started getting real dark. I could see the light going out elsewhere, but there were a lot of waves, and I didn't see anybody out. I just knew that they had me out there. I didn't know if I was dead.
And then you did find out about some of them when you got on the destroyer, you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah, the guy that died because things got all messed up between his legs, and they had a burial at sea for him. When they get through burying them, they cut the ropes off the bottom of the wood they had him on, and they just slide out the bottom. Straight on down, that's it. They did. They had his funeral service.
Were you with many people who did not survive besides this mission?
Well, on this mission we had the guy that broke everything in between his legs. And we had Morris Martin that I told you about earlier, the chute didn't open. I think there were 1 or 2 guys that were found. I got a ship's log in there, which I wrote for him. So the guy works in here. That's where he got knowledge to balance. This is what happened. And he wrote to the Navy Department. And one beach put in touch with the USS Holly, DD-569, because they were the one that picked us up.
Okay.
And then in their logbook, they have the names of the people we picked up. And obviously they had the one that told about the funeral, where the rest of us stood.
Now, when you were on the destroyer, how long were you there before you were?
About 6 days.
Okay.
They were on maybe 7 days, I don't know. I know I asked them one time, how long are we going to be out here? Well, we're supposed to be out here 6, 7 days. What returns when you're going to get back? Decided, the fuel gets low. Then we go back to Okinawa. We'll let you off.
And then you were let off there at Okinawa, and
Yeah.
then what happened?
Well, someone called our headquarters, and they sent a truck up there to pick me up. We're now real well.
So you didn't have any injuries that required treatment?
So,
So you went right back into active duty?
no, there were no more missions like
Okay.
that, period.
That was the end of
Yeah.
your time.
That's why they didn't mind by bombing a pilot, prop bombing Hirohito's castle. Because it got ticked off. We wouldn't want to surrender anything else. That's what we were told.
What are, that definitely was a traumatic or an important event in your time of the service. What other type of things do you recall that are kind of monumental in your mind, that stick out in your memory, that you would like people to know about?
I was scared.
The entire time, more or less?
Yeah. I think you pick up thing to agree with, because you know it's not going to happen to you, it's just going to be the other guy. I believe you that was not right. It's like one day I came back on mission and they said, hey, we saw the B-32 out there get all shot up and you weren't even in yet. We started worrying about you, my tent mates. We started worrying about you and what we're going to do. I said, well, if anything happens, we'll just turn the ball turret down low and hose him out the guns. Gee, thanks. Friends like you, I need who needs enemies, you know. But they were joking. That was
Do you feel that your experience was positive overall, your time in the service, or what's your overall feeling about your time in the
I
service?
volunteered for everything I did, except get on P32. But you can't argue, so that was it. I was planning for that, that was it.
Do you feel that serving in the military is a good thing in general for?
Oh yeah, after I got out of service, I started going to college, and I liked that. Then I joined the National Guard. And the 105th Radar Calibration Detachment. And we were supposed to calibrate all the electronic stuff relative to electrical gadgets and everything like that. Although in 4 years we didn't do one of them. We were doing something else. So I made Master Sergeant there. Then the opportunity came to get out. Well, my enlistment time was up. I got out. I worked in the insurance business.
How many years service did you have in?
It was almost 4 years. Something like that.
Were you married when you entered the service or single?
I thought you said, were you married? No, I was single.
You were single. So you married after the war?
Oh,
During
yeah.
the war?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you come back to your hometown area when you got out?
Columbus, Ohio, yeah. Live with my parents. My
Did
brother.
you have siblings in the service? Your brothers?
Just my brother.
Okay. Was he Army also?
He was,
Excuse me, Air Force?
no, he was in the Navy.
Navy.
He was in submarines. I only had my brother, excuse me, my brother, I was a year and a half, 15 days older than he was. He was my student. Good student. I learned insurance business.
Are there things that, or people that you've been able to keep in touch with over the years, or did you attempt to keep in touch with people that you served with? That was not anything you were interested in?
Well, I've been to some of their annual meetings. It was not too far away, and pardon me. That's all there is to it. They were nice guys. They were nice guys.
What have we overlooked talking today? What do we need to go back and hit again in our discussion?
What questions do you have?
Well, I just want you to have an opportunity to tell anything that you feel is important for us to hear.
Well, if you're going to enlist, the other guys will find out you did that because when you enlist, your serial number starts with 1. When you're drafted, your serial number starts with 3. When you're in the National Guard, your serial number starts with 2. And they might say to me, Munsell, you dumbass, how come you got number 1 on your serial number? I mean, what do you got? They kick you out or anything like that? What did you deserve or something like that? But no, it was, that's one way they can tell. And they don't learn that for a while. I mean, it's no big deal. But, if you're going to enlist, why? Go enlist. And I think maybe you have a better chance of doing what you want to do or trying to do what you want to do. I couldn't get in the cadet program until the 23rd Division. And I graduated from LAS on pilot training school with grades, but I had 23rd Division when I left out. I took more flight training myself. I like to fly. I got maybe 700, 800 hours, something like that. It's a lot of fun.
So you were in the B-24s, the B-32s, and you said the A-20s also?
Mm-hmm.
How did they differ, the A-20s from the B-24s and so forth?
Well, the A-20, here's the B-32. And you can get a 13-man crew on that. This is a picture was made, over part of Japan, photo. Those are zeros, Jap zeros.
Did, as far as being in an A-20, their missions were different, correct?
Our missions were strictly, they were on the deck. In Luzon, we knew where the Japs were. Why did we know that? Because the American infantry was out going after them. And they would ask our outfit, or the other three A-20 outfits, to help them out at such and such a place. Make sure you clear yourself on radio before you do it. In other words, don't shoot us instead. That's what we did. We dropped bombs, and we dropped parachute bombs. And sometimes we'd have 50 bombs in there, all with parachutes. And you can look at the back, maybe see 25 bombs coming down, but everything was well on the deck. And it was on the deck.
What was the reasoning for putting the parachutes on the bombs?
It was a little more accurate. And they didn't fall all over the place. They hit. Of course, there were some problems also, I found out. The Filipinos, they were nice ladies. I liked the Filipinos. They did our laundry for us and things like that. The men were nice guys too. Most of them spoke English. But if you just drop bombs, you're going to bounce all over the place. You might bounce in some town and kill a bunch of people or something like that. But they were parachute bombs, so they went down a lot slower, and that didn't happen. They could blow up, they hit a tree on the way down. And then, this one outfit told us, and they must, if you gotta watch those Japs, because if you bombed them yesterday, you were coming down the hill doing it, you can bet your dollar today, in our area, they're gonna have a landmine planted in the trees. And you come close to that, they'll blow up. They'll blow up the landmine when they think you're pretty close to it. It might get you, and it might not get you. And the crew on an A-20, a lot of times only 2 men. Top turret and the pilot. That's it.
So the bombers went out with specific bombing targets in mind, whereas the A's were more backup troops. Is that correct? Would that be correct?
What now?
The A line of planes, like the A-20s, were they more in support of the troop movements?
Well, we couldn't go as low as they did on A-20. I've been on those missions on A-20s, but they would have 650 cal machine guns in the nose. There would be no bombardier, no navigator, no anything like that. Just one gunner, and that'd be a top turret gunner. Now,
and they would call for support, and then the A-20s would come.
They would come, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
We went to another fellow. We thumbed our way. We were thumbing our way down to Manila, which is the capital of Luzon. It's the capital of all the Philippines. And this colonel pulled over in his Jeep and picked us up. We started talking. He says, "Sergeant, which outfit you from?" I said, "312 Bomb Group." That's a mighty fine outfit. They helped us out a lot. How we help you out? You don't know? No, I mean, you on the hills, the ground. So they knew where we were. We told them where we were. I mean, we could build a fire or something of this nature. No fire, but get a bomb exploded of our own stuff with some orders, and you know which way to come in from that. So after the Japs. I said, well, I always want to know what happened when you, say, had 20, 25 Jap prisoners. Because I understand that the Kempe Tai killed most of the American prisoners, Japanese. They killed most of the Americans that they captured. I haven't really got a problem there. How's that, sir? Well, I got this Jewish first sergeant. That's what he told me. And he swears that they ought to have some exercise during the day, running. And if you don't take them out, you know, the Japs always get hold of them and kill them all. Or the Americans do, or the Filipinos do, they tell them that. And they lost a lot of soldiers that way also. And the Kempe tie was an outfit in the Japanese war effort. And if they caught you, you bailed out. Okay, I'll tell you. We were going for a mission. Formosa was just directly north of the Philippines. And I said, okay, tonight, tell me about this. There will be a submarine named so-and-so, about 5 to 8 miles offshore. We can't pick you up in case you're shot down. Because you know better than to try and land on an airfield. You don't want to land on a roadway or anything like that. There aren't too many of them anyhow. If the Japs get you, you're dead. So the Japs might not pick you up unless they know if you're Americans or not Americans, something like that. And he said that when you call the Japs, if they surface in their sub and you want to come out where they are, and you ask where they are, they can tell you, you can fly out there, and you've got the Jap's name, the Jap call signal will be a liquor lapper. And one of them started laughing. The liquor lapper? Sorry, we'll tell you. The liquor lapper, the Japs cannot pronounce their L's. And they would say ricker rapper. Well, the American in the sub would know that wasn't Americans. They were saying ricker rapper. And we were told that if we were having problems, we only had one engineer going down because the other engine wasn't doing too well. You're going to have to bail out pretty soon. And so you might want to get the Japs right off the bat and use your ricker rapper thing. But you didn't want to bail out. You could bail out in the mountains from Formosa if you wanted to, that was safe. Or you could bail out, you couldn't bail out low in the mountains because the Japs could get you, you can see you coming down. So we had to watch that stuff. You couldn't real improvise the Japs. I had no sympathy.
Now, you were in the South Pacific during the time of the atomic bombing or not?
Yeah.
Okay, how did that affect your unit, or what reaction did you have?
We were all happy.
There was no, did that change your plans as far as your unit?
No, I learned it on the boat coming from Luzon, Luzon to Okinawa. And we were in Buckner Bay. That was named after the admiral up there in charge of the general who was killed by the Japs. His name was Buckner. We were very happy about the whole thing.
But it didn't change your time in the service, it didn't change your missions?
Oh, it changed everybody's time of service. So it was over.
Right.
That's all there was to it.
So did you have to finish out a certain time period, or were you?
Oh, so yeah, I mean, you had nothing to do with that. Unless you're gravely wounded, they want to send you back to the States or something of that nature. You had nothing to do about that anyhow.
How did it affect the people in the South Pacific? How did they feel about it?
Couldn't talk to them.
Not even your laundry lady or?
Well, really, that happened, and when we were going on Okinawa, getting off the boat, going on to Okinawa, and we didn't know anybody there. Period. Couldn't speak the language or anything like that.
So you didn't have any communications at all with the locals?
No. Now, this one lady one time, Jack, spell your name for me. J-C-K. Write your name for me. How do you want it? I wrote it out. She didn't like that. I said, what's she want? I'll tell her. He said, she just wants to know how you write your name out in longhand. So she did, so what? And my laundry came back on this right here. They had in green thread, Sergeant Jack Munsell. I said, I can't keep that. I can't do that. That's illegal. I mean, it's not illegal, but it's not military. You don't do things like that, you know. I could put my wings over there. I wasn't going to disappoint her or anything like that. I thanked her for it. But, just seemed like a good thing to do.
Was there anything else that you wanted to add about your time in the service?
Well, if you're in, you're in. You do the very best you can. That's just what you do. You want to get this thing over with, and you want to do what you're supposed to do. I never went AWOL or anything like that. That wasn't bad. Everybody treated the same. The worst one was the one that snored real loud. But I wasn't one of them. Even earplugs in those tents because the sound goes all over the place.
Well, unless you have something else to add, then.
No, I haven't got anything. Unless you got something you want to ask me that I haven't covered or anything like
I
that.
think we've handled it pretty well, so we'll just thank you for your time.
Okay. And here, there is no way that I can get from here up to here to help him in case he shot or anything like that.
Yeah.
You just got to bail out the tunnel down there. That's all there is to it.
Did they ever make any design modifications with that? Probably not.
No, when they first had, they did have a bombardier in here, and he would drop the bombs, and maybe a little high altitude, I don't know, but we didn't have any like that in the Pacific. And there was a tunnel gunner down underneath here also, but we would just generally fly with just two people. It was a good airplane. We went out to Santa Monica, California, to go to their school down there, and the first thing I saw when I got out there on the ramp, there were about 30 Russian officers, all pilots. They were coming over here to pick up the A-20, said they were going to take to Russia. They all already had the Red Star on them, fly on the east, fly on the west coast, clear up to Alaska, go all the way up, and then fly straight over to Russia. That's where they get their A-20s. So that was the way it was done.
Yeah.
That was the way it was done.
Okay. I'm turning it off.
Oh.